My dad just texted me, what is Delulu? It is the Sululu to living a very good loof-loofu with no problem Lulu.
If you've been online lately, you've probably heard someone that calls themselves Delulu. That's short for delusional. Apparently now that has developed into a mindset.
In this generation, I believe that being delusional is one of the key factors to be happy.
People are calling it the key to success, the secret to happiness, the feminine urge to ignore reality, the wake up. This all started on TikTok, of course, the home of every idea that starts as a joke and then ends up with someone selling it as a course. People are saying Delulu is the Solulu.
Staying Delulu is the Solulu.
Well, that means that delusion is the solution, and somehow that sentence alone gave me brain parts that describes our entire generation. Today, we're talking about how a random fandom meme turned into a self-help movement and why everyone's pretending that they're millionaires on a minimum wage, and how being delusional somehow became a form of self-care. A few years ago, K-pop fans used the word Delulu to mock themselves. This was a bit harmless at first. You'd say, okay, I'm Delulu, if you thought your favorite idol was secretly in love with you. The joke being that, obviously, they weren't. And then TikTok happened. And TikTok doesn't do irony. Now you've got people writing, I'm rich in their journals like it's a legally binding statement, and you've got influencers that are whispering affirmation into their ring lights like they're casting spells. And suddenly being Delulu is not about a fantasy, it's about you manifesting yourself out loud.
Wearing this fake engagement ring. It's not even like a fake engagement ring, it's just shaped like an engagement ring for the last day or so.
As if confidence alone can pay rent, or pretending to have money somehow updates your bank account. You can't pay with courage when you go to travel, is it? It's not positivity anymore. This sounds like a hallucination. And the best part? Well, people are teaching it to you like it's quantum physics. There is always a course available. Now, since everything gets a bit of traction online, it's only a matter of time before someone starts to sell it out. And now you've got manifestation coaches and mindset mentors and energy alignment experts, basically people who master the art of saying nothing. They're gonna tell you to visualize your goals. You need to trust the process and let that abundance flow. Yeah, I smell bulka from a mile. But anyway, you'd think that they were talking about inner peace, not your direct debit failures. There's an entire industry actually built on pretending.
Sometimes you've just got to be completely delusional and tell yourself that you are the person that you want to be, that you are living the life that you want to be living before you can see it in.
Not achieving. No. It's pretending. If reality doesn't work for you, don't worry. It's okay. There's a subscription box for that now. And the people making the most money of Delulu culture are the ones that are selling you the dream. Nothing pays better than hope, especially when it's wrapped in glitter and hashtags. Since that sounds like a Ponzi scheme or snake oil merchants, to quote the old back in the day. Since now you're gonna scroll to TikTok and see people declaring, I'm living my dream life.
If you still don't think that being Delulu is going to bring you in money and manifest crazy shit into your life, have I got a story for you.
Sure you are. They're sitting on an IKEA bed and they're drinking tap water out of a wine glass. And the comment section calls it main character energy. Well, we reached a point where ambition has been replaced by imagination. It's not that I'm gonna work until I get there someday anymore. It's pretty much, yeah, I already got it. And the universe just hasn't caught up to me. That's delusion with extra steps. But there's something both depressing and impressive about that, since you managed to industrialize denial and you've turned daydreaming into an algorithm. And somehow you convinced yourself that it's personal growth. No, it's not. It's reality, and really it's just self-help for people who are too tired to help themselves. And you can't blame them. Who wouldn't rather believe they're thriving than admit they're surviving? And you need to imagine that eventually, every Delulu dream runs into a very non-Delulu problem, which is, you guessed it, it's reality. Reality doesn't wait for you. You've got bills, you've got deadlines, you've got emails that probably rejected your job offers, and all those things don't care about your vibration levels. When fantasy stops working, then your belief turns on you. And because now it's your fault, and since you're not manifesting hard enough,
Delulu does expands your level of consciousness. Now, with manifestation and the law of attraction, if you believe something to be true, you will naturally attract it into your life.
you didn't get that job since you doubted yourself, and you didn't get the car because your mindset wasn't high frequency enough. Ooh. Now you're not struggling, remember, you're out of alignment because you're a car wheel. Now this is where it stops being harmless and it starts a bit being cruel, since it tells people that failure isn't the world's fault, it's theirs. That can be harsh, since your delusion becomes a full-time job with actual zero benefits.
Have you ever heard of pay pigs? Like, we just get off on being financially dominated by women and like sending them money.
That's the problem. The irony of all of this, Delulu was supposed to be funny. It started out harmless. And you were supposed to laugh. We were supposed to laugh at how ridiculously it sounded. Now apparently it's serious business. Literally. And people are not just using copium with reality anymore. They're actually replacing it with PowerPoint slides and manifestation audios. Since now we've built a culture that rewards pretending over progress, the more confident the lie, the more view it gets. So the line between believing in yourself and gaslighting yourself disappeared somewhere between hashtags and ring lights. Everyone's playing the same character, which is successful, self-aware, and spiritually balanced. That sounds like it's an ongoing talent show with no one remembering what they're auditioning for. Anyway, a little delusion is fine. That's my main point. If it gets you through your day, whatever. We all tell ourselves that small lies here and there to keep the chaos manageable. Some of us have taken that lie, demonetized it, and start calling it enlightenment. Remember that reality still exists. It's not glamorous, it doesn't trend, and it doesn't care about your affirmation. It doesn't. You can manifest confidence, but you can't manifest groceries. It's not that if you open your fridge, food is gonna spawn if you open and close the fridge. No, it's not. Delulu might make life prettier for a while, but eventually the universe is gonna send you a reminder that imagination is not gonna pay your bills, no rent. So sure, be a little Delulu. Dream. Journal. Believe you're the main character. But remember, the main character still has to do the work as well. The real Solulu, to quote you, is getting off of TikTok and actually living in the world that you keep pretending you already have. So, Taululu.
Meow, 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 meow.